In this package, former President Goodluck Jonathan inaugurates projects in the state. Akwa Ibom State Governor Pastor Umoino turns 60 with flourish felicitations. Senator Akone Yagayi doles out final year students grants to mark Governor Umoino's 60th birthday. Staff of Governor's wife put smiles on faces of mothers to honor Governor Umoino's 60th birthday. Akwa Ibom State Legislature committed to enforcement of anti-open grazing law in the state. Details of this and other stories in just a moment. Good evening to you and welcome to AKBC 45 News at 8. I am Blessing Isonwuyo. The flood control project on Atiku Abubakar Way, Uyo, and the reconstruction of Afarobe Road have been inaugurated by former President Goodluck Jonathan. Inaugurating the project, Dr. Goodluck Jonathan described Governor Umoino as a focused leader who offers quality projects to Akwa Ibom people. Our Government House reporter Patience John reports that the day also marked Governor Umoino's 60th birthday. This report will come your way in subsequence or in the course of this bulletin. Former President Goodluck Jonathan has described Akwa Ibom State as peaceful and a safe haven for investors. Dr. Jonathan made the remarks in Uyo during a courtesy call on Governor Umoino. Our Government House reporter Patience John completes the story.
Former President Goodluck Jonathan, while eulogizing past and present governors of the state, said that Akwa Ibom and her people are known for their peaceful disposition. The reason it is safe to invest in the state. Dr. Jonathan, who led a group of investors in the oil and gas sector, Preheat Energy, solicited support from the state government to enable its takeoff. According to him, the project on completion will provide employment for youths in the state as well as grow the economy.
First, let me congratulate the people of Akwa Ibom for the peace we're enjoying in this state and the focus the government had shown from the previous administration and the current administration. Akwa Ibom State is quite promising because of the environment around the ocean and other places, and most especially the commitment of the governors to ensure that the state is peaceful with the Preheat Energy, to ensure that the issue of investment in gas, either LNG, the liquefied natural gas, or the compressed gas for domestic use, and of course the issue of power generation could start from Akwa Ibom. And with the commitment of the governor, who has already handed over the team to the relevant ministers and senior government officials, I believe this project will take off very, very fast.
Receiving former President Jonathan, Governor Umoino appreciated him and his team for choosing Akwa Ibom for the energy project and promised to donate a parcel of land for its actualization. The governor intimated them about the Ibom Industrial City, where Ibom Deep Sea Port and such other projects are to be cited.
We want to welcome you home. That's what I can say, and looking forward to working with you. We have an Ibom Industrial City, and it's all around where we are trying to set up our Ibom Deep Sea Port. And the oil and gas free trade zone, all are in one contiguous area. And we believe that that area will provide the kind of site you are looking for. It's given that we will give you land. That I can tell you. We need to create jobs for our young people. And opportunities like this, of course, brings that job creation.
The Vice President of Preheat Energies, Azibola Robert, also bared his mind.
This plant, we have had serious debate on where to site it in the Niger Delta. Dot starts from Akwa Ibom, and it's something that I celebrate Akwa Ibom.
Patience Joe, AKBC News.
We take the reports on the inauguration once again. The flood control project on Atiku Abubakar Way and the reconstruction of Afawobe Road have been inaugurated by former President Goodluck Jonathan. Inaugurating the project, Dr. Goodluck Jonathan described Governor Moino as a focused leader who offers quality projects to Akwa Ibom people. Our Government House reporter Patience John reports that the day also marks Governor Moino's 60th birthday.
Former President Goodluck Jonathan, while eulogizing past and present governors of the state, said that Akwa Ibom and her people are known for their peaceful disposition. The reason it is safe to invest in the state, Dr. Jonathan, who led a group of investors inaugurating the flood and road projects, former President Goodluck Jonathan extolled the leadership qualities of Governor Moino for initiating projects that have positive impact on the lives of the people.
And see some of the ongoing projects, are they people-oriented? And he will take up those people-oriented projects and make sure it's continue to service the project. Within this period, from the little I've seen about Pastor Eno, he has done well.
In his remarks, Governor Moino thanked President Bola Tinubu Ahmed, Senate President Senator Godswill Akpabio, the PDP lines, and all for supporting his administration since inception. He promised to continue to serve Akwa Ibom people with sincerity and transparency.
Gathered here to commission is a product of faith and circumstance. Your Excellency, in one of the events we had in church, someone sent me a picture on my phone. It was completely impassable, and so we decided to intervene. So today, we want to thank Hensec Global for the work he has done. We want to thank the community for cooperating with him. What this shows is that all of us can collectively run the state. The state is not just run by the governor, but anyone from anywhere, anything you see that you believe government should intervene, you can bring it to our attention. You can draw attention to such issues, and we will work with you. That is how government functions all over the world. The Etina Nikorekan Road that we flagged off about a month ago was brought to our attention by students who were going to school, and that road was flooded that day. They sent me the picture, and today we are intervening. We try to run an open government. We try to run a government across party lines, because knowledge is not based in only one person or in one party. We can work together as a people. We accept and appreciate constructive criticism, but not those that are born out of malice and mischief. Together, all of us can be in government, whether you are given an appointment or not. I do not know the young man that sent me that photograph, but we are here courtesy of that young man. Probably we would not have intervened when we did. So if you notice anything in your environment, you can send it to us. We will look at it. We will prioritize it. We'll queue it. And we'll try to see how we can come to your aid.
The governor used the occasion to celebrate some of his birthday mates, including a baby born today at Itongpan Hospital, Oran local government area.
Before I became governor, every 24th, we'll bring together everyone whose birthday was today so that we can stay together and share the birthday. And a few people that shared this birthday with me. Some I got to know this morning. And I just like to wish them a very happy birthday.
The paramount ruler of Uyo local government area, Didem Sylvanus Okon, thanked Governor Moino for the road project and prayed God's blessings on him.
Nadi nam nusium mongo songami, atikuami, yen frame don't buy in a say no offering a fin but say what mojo ye mensidi ufok, ye mensi sang a good abasedi on ye.
Patience John, AKBC News.
Deputy Governor of Akwa Ibom State Senator Akone Yaganye has felicitated the Governor, His Excellency Pastor Moino, on his 60th birthday. In a goodwill message published on her social media handles, the Deputy Governor described Pastor Moino as a much-loved governor with a strong sense of fairness, a humble spirit and a heart filled with compassion for the poor, saying she is privileged to serve in a team led by the governor. She also described him as a quintessential coach, visionary leader, patient teacher, caring father, and wise mentor. Alluding to her experience in the State Executive Council and long-standing family relationship with the governor, she described him as a quintessential coach, visionary leader, trustworthy friend, and dependable brother. Senator Yaganye commended the governor's decision not to accept gifts on his birthday, but rather directing same to the poor and vulnerable in the state. She prayed that the purpose for which God enthroned the governor for the state will be fulfilled, while wishing him many more years of divine favor, sound health, and abundance of everything. As Akwa Ibom governor turns 60 today, the state deputy governor, Senator Akone Yaganye, has doled out project grants to 31 final year students of various tertiary institutions in the state to support students' projects and ease pressure from their parents. Senator Yaganye said the gesture was also in support of the governor's educational and human capacity development drive. Our Government House reporter Utbimo Okon has details.
Considering its focus in touching lives of the less privileged in the rural sector, the state governor, Pastor Moino, had announced that every concerned citizen in the state should donate gift items to the less privileged to celebrate him on his birthday. On this basis, the deputy governor gathered selected students from the 31 local government areas of the state as beneficiaries of the grant and expressed hope that the gesture will help them survive the financial challenges faced by final year students. She also reiterated the current administration's commitment to rural development, assuring that every part of the state will be touched. The deputy governor said the grant will be an annual program and advised the beneficiaries to embrace entrepreneurship and prioritize personal development to enhance success. She also announced that any of the beneficiaries who graduate with a first class will enjoy full sponsorship for the master's degree program.
To some of you, to pay fees in the university is a problem. To feed is a problem. Transportation and things like buying of textbooks, data for you to do your research, if you have all those things, needs small support. Some of you start with your parents, but the governor is not unaware of this. That's why when he came on board, he accepted to continue with the free education that had been there in Akwa Ibom State. He has value for education.
On her part, the chairman of Wives of All Local Government of Nigeria, Mrs. Maria Teresa Robson, described the deputy governor as a virtuous woman and thanked her for always representing the women folk in good light. She particularly advised the students to cultivate contentment and make judicious use of the grant, while shunning cultism and other acts that could jeopardize their bright future.
The Deputy Governor of Akwa Ibom State is celebrating the Governor of Humanity. As you receive this humanitarian assistance from Her Excellency the Deputy Governor of Akwa Ibom State today, let pursuits of greatness be on your minds.
Responding on behalf of the recipients, Ms. Stella Okon of the Department of History and International Studies, University of Uyo, lauded Pastor Moino for his contributions to the economic growth of the state since assumption of office. She expressed their appreciation to the Deputy Governor for her support for girl-child education and promised to make good use of the grant.
We are grateful for the Governor's love towards education, the development he has brought towards the educational sector in terms of scholarships, giving us free, not just free, but also quality education. I just want to say a very big happy birthday to our Governor.
Others who spoke at the event were the Honorary Special Advisor to the Governor on Women Mobilization, Ikot-Ekpene Senatorial District, Mrs. Dorothy Ido, and her counterpart from Eket Senatorial District, Mrs. Alice Ekpeyon. Prayers were offered to the Governor and Government of Akwa Ibom State, while a birthday cake was cut to mark his birthday. Otobimo Okon, AKBC News.
To mark the 60th birthday of Governor Moino, staff of the office of the wife of the governor, Pastor Patience Moino, today paid a surprise visit to Primary Health Center Nodo, Ibisikwa Sultan local government area to celebrate a baby boy delivered by 25-year-old Patience Daniel Edward, an indigene of Nodo, Ibisikwa. On hand to receive the team were health officials from the center who expressed joy at the sight of the visitors. Margaret Bassi reports.
A parcel containing baby care items and a baby coat was presented to the mother of the star baby, delivered at exactly 5:45 a.m., weighing 3.5 kg. The delegation from the office of the governor's wife also extended their charity gesture to Mr. and Mrs. Christian Esukwo from Ikorokpa Itori Besikpo, parents of a baby girl born exactly at 4:17 a.m. of April 24, widely celebrated as the birthday of the Akwa Ibom State Governor, Pastor Moino. Another fortunate mother who was delivered of twins also received gifts from the team. Speaking during the visit, an aide to the governor's wife, Pastor Ann Abraham, said the visit was prompted by the need to celebrate the impact created by the governor, especially his commitment to ameliorating the hardship faced by people at the grassroots. She described the governor as a rare gift sent by God to liberate the people of Akwa Ibom State, and Pastor Patience Moino, who is passionate in reducing the burdens inherent in raising multiple birth children. Also speaking, the coordinator of the Arise Initiative for the Elderly, Mrs. Mercy Eka, prayed God's countenance to continually shine on the babies as they grow in wisdom and the fear of God. She made cash donations to the parents of the babies.
Support twins same. Man support Thank God for this wonderful woman, favored woman. And I need patience. So that's why we are here as a team, thanking God for how far He has brought him and the grace He has given him to govern Akwa Ibom State.
In her remarks, the director of Primary Health Care Center, Ibisikpo Sultan local government area, Ekemini Udofia, thanked the delegation for visiting with gifts when the least expected. Also extended appreciation to Governor Moino and wife for being at the verge of touching lives of the vulnerable. She wished the governor a happy birthday and expressed the hope that such visits will be a frequent occurrence to the hospital.
We are so grateful. We didn't even know that this was coming, so we give all glory to God, and we like you to extend our gratitude, appreciation to the governor and his wife.
Responding to the unexpected visit, the mother of the star baby, Patience Daniel Edward, and other recipients thanked the delegation for the timely visit and extended appreciation to the governor for prioritizing the welfare of the less privileged.
Maybe we may make a common no you want to come past or more no gift him because he expects to get him to
Thank you to Mr. Moino, the governor of our state, for this kind gift that he has given to my wife and the baby.
The visit by the delegation is in fulfillment of the governor's directive that his 60th birthday gifts should be channeled to less privileged and indigent families in the state.
Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to you.
Margaret Bassi, EKBC News.
As the Akwa Ibom State Governor Pastor Moino celebrates his 60th birthday today, the Director General of Akwa Ibom Broadcasting Corporation, Mrs. Magdalene Udokang, has, on behalf of the management and staff of AKBC, joined the good people of the state to extend heartfelt wishes to the governor for a day filled with joy beyond measure. In a statement made available to the AKBC TV newsroom, Mrs. Udokang says that the governor's visionary leadership, unwavering dedication, and profound commitment to the welfare of the people of Akwa Ibom State will continue to serve as a beacon of inspiration to all. She noted that Akwa Ibom State has continued to prosper and thrive under the guidance of Pastor Moino, adding that his exemplary leadership and compassionate nature has left indelible mark on the people of the state across religious and party lines. The Director General prays that this new year brings Governor Moino abundant happiness, good health, and continued success in all his endeavors. She says the AKBC family wishes His Excellency Pastor Moino the best as he turns 60. Akwa Ibom State House of Assembly has called on Governor Moino to revisit the development and completion of the Ibom Tropicana Entertainment Center project initiated in 2008 by the Godswill Akpabio-led government. This followed a motion by the Bion Ibom State Constituency Representative, Mr. Moses Ese.
The Bion Ibom State constituency lawmaker expressed worry that the Tropicana Entertainment Center, conceived 16 years ago with the aim of boosting tourism in the state, was yet to be completed, despite billions of naira spent to bring it to its present state.
Yes, I'm worried that the government of the state in 2009 made a budget of 30 million naira for this project, of which 10 million was released as special payment for this project. Recall that the administration of Honorable Emmanuel in a very commendable bid to ensure the continuation of this large project, revisited the project which gave birth to the opening of shopping malls and cinema, being one of components of the center in February 2001, which we now enjoy today. This house is called by the continuous neglect of this project by the administration, among the service, waste of assets, and loss of revenue to our private state. Let this honorable house, the Speaker and the colleagues, communicate a resolution to His Excellency Pastor Moino for his administration to consider revisiting and completing at least one component, the International Convention Center of Ibom Tropicana project for the benefit of the state.
While the Ikorekbeneoborokara State Constituency Representative, Mr. Jerry Utu, suggested the constitution of an investigative panel to ascertain why the project was abandoned, his Urelfong Uruko counterpart, Mrs. Precious Selong, said completing the facility would dislodge the hoodlums that have taken over the abandoned parts for habitation.
I'll suggest that the committee should be formed so that we can look into the merits and the merit of continuing this project. So let's have the committee that will go and check reason why that project was not completed.
see uncompleted buildings there is being committed by Goodluck and making that place and the environment unsafe for people to go through at night or daytime. So when the budget is being completed, it will be very good and we won't have that challenge of the system.
Speaker Udeme Otong instructed the clerk of the House to communicate the resolutions of the House in that regard to the governor.
Also, one clerk of the House to communicate the resolution of this distress as a more personal. For this administration to consider revisiting the center and completing at least one component, most especially the convention center of the Tropicana project.
Uyoko Uswa, AKBC News.
Akwa Ibom State Legislature committed to enforcement of anti-open grazing law in the state. These and more after this break. Stay with us. So glad to have you back. Worried by the seemingly flagrant disregard for the anti-open grazing law of the state by herders, Akwa Ibom State House of Assembly has moved to ensure its enforcement. The House at Tuesday's plenary was acting on a motion by the House Leader, Elder Sunday Johnny. Legislative Affairs reporter Uyoko Uswa completes the story.
On September 14, 2021, Akwa Ibom State House of Assembly had passed an anti-open grazing bill, which was assented to by the immediate past governor on September 15, 2021. The bill, which prescribed a 10 million naira fine for any offender breaching it, was aimed at creating sanity in herding in the state and promoting the building of ranches. It has, however, been observed that despite this existent law, open grazing has resurfaced in many parts of the state, hence the concern by the House Leader in his motion.
Since the passing of this bill into law, it has yielded little effort as herders still graze people's farmland with their cattle on the tap. Aware that if Akwa Ibom State government allow this to continue, farmers may record a very good turnout of food production at the end of the farming seasons. Allow herders to graze in already cultivated land by resulting in a serious security threat.
After due deliberation, Speaker Udeme Otong referred the matter to the House Committee on Security for in-depth study, urging it to liaise with relevant stakeholders to arrest the menace.
We as a House will listen to the society on the enforcement of the law that was signed into law in 2021, and we are still looking forward to hear from the ESCO on the way forward to enforce the existing law. The Chairman House Committee on Security will also liaise with the Commissioner Internal Security to know the extent, because already written to the Excellency the Governor. So on that note, all members, I refer this motion to the House Committee on Security. Thank you.
Uyoko Uswa, AKBC News.
Akwa Ibom State Health Insurance Agency, located at Anchor House, Wellington Basiwe, Uyo, has commenced accreditation of healthcare facilities in the state. The accreditation is to assess and ensure availability of quality and affordable healthcare services. The exercise, undertaken by the Executive Secretary of the agency, Dr. Igbemi, and senior staff of the agency, took place in Uyo. Eyakanoko reports.
The agency made a start at the office of the Commissioner for Health, Dr. Augustine Umo, before the commencement of the accreditation. There, the Executive Secretary, Dr. Abemi, while briefing the Commissioner on the process, said there is need for the National Health Insurance Authority standard to better productivity. Dr. Igbemi noted that Akwa Ibom State Governor Pastor Omoino is poised to providing accessible and affordable healthcare services. He mentioned that the governor established the agency to prevent high medical costs, boost regular checkups, increase health outcomes, and increase life expectancy. Dr. Ogbemi said the essence of the accreditation was to take needed facilities data and create insurance for residents of the states to enable them to access quality medical services.
As the head of the health sector in Akwa Ibom State, we come to tell you that Akwa Ibom State Health Insurance Agency is about to start providing services for the people of Akwa Ibom State, a resident of Akwa Ibom State. So, we are here to announce the commencement of accreditation process.
The Commissioner for Health, Dr. Augustine Umoh, lauded the agency's efforts in interpreting the Arise Agenda vision of the governor in the health sector, promising the ministry support to the accreditation process.
Health insurance is something that is dear to my heart, and it is one of the focal areas that we believe we need to institute to bring greater access, financial access, to health for the good people of the state.
The agency later visited primary health care in Uyo for accreditation of the facility.
Environment is tidy, number one, concerning the health sector, how they are taking care of patients.
Even without supervision, they do their work. God will bless you. I want to tell you that the governor will be happy to see that we still have this competent staff.
And we're on our usual accreditation exercise to see that the primary health care centers in the Akwa Ibom State are fit for purpose.
We want to commend the OIC, that's the officer in charge of this, for the neatness and for the coordination she has.
When we went to the labor room, I saw all what was written on the wall. What captured my attention was when a child is born.
The Executive Secretary of the agency, Dr. Igbemi, appreciated the state governor for emulating the style of other countries in the world in improving health care of its citizens. He congratulated the governor on his 60th birthday and wished him the best in life.
We were talking about state-owned health insurance, which belongs to the category of social health insurance. It tries to subsidize what people pay to still get the maximum benefit. Coincident that this week of accreditation apparently is the week our dear governor is marking his 60th birthday. So from the health insurance team, I want to say His Excellency, a people-centered governor, you have done well, and happy birthday.
Akwa Ibom State Healthcare Insurance Agency was established in 2021 and the Executive Secretary appointed in February 1, 2023. Eyageno Paul, KBC News.
The Minister of Aviation, Festus Keyamo, has ordered the immediate suspension of Dana Air to make way for investigations into why the airline's planes skidded off the runway of the Murtala Mohammed Airport, Lagos, yesterday. The minister, who directed Nigerian Civil Aviation Authority (NCAA) to suspend Dana Air, also ordered a comprehensive audit of the airline. In a letter to the NCAA Director General, the minister ordered the immediate suspension of Dana Air pending safety and financial health audit. The minister said the move was necessary to ensure safety and regulatory compliance. The Dana aircraft, with 83 passengers and registration number 5 NBKI, flying from Abuja to Lagos, suffered a runway excursion at the Lagos Murtala Mohammed Airport yesterday. The incident had led the Federal Airport Authority of Nigeria (FAN) to temporarily shut down runway 18L/36R at the Murtala Mohammed Airport in Lagos for flight operations. The runway was, however, reopened this morning after FAN's emergency response team evacuated and recovered the aircraft package for tonight. But before we go, we take another look at the top stories. The flood control project on Atiku Abubakar Way, Uyo, and the reconstruction of Afarobe Road have been inaugurated by former President Goodluck Jonathan. Inaugurating the project, Dr. Goodluck Jonathan described Governor Moino as a focused leader who offers quality projects to Akwa Ibom people. As Akwa Ibom Governor turns 60 today, the State Deputy Governor Senator Akone Yarenye has doled out project grants to 31 final year students of various tertiary institutions in the state to support students' projects and ease pressure from their parents. Senator Yarenye said the gesture was also in support of the governor's educational and human capacity development drive. That's the news. We thank you so much for being a part of it and wish you a good night rest. I am Blessing. It's on you.
On behalf